Hello, my name is Jordan Sperling, and this video is in fulfillment of my oral walk portfolio for Theater 200. Our project was split up into two parts, the first part being we had to read Spoon River Anthology by Edgar Lee Masters. The book is comprised of multiple first-person monologues. They all have two things in common. They're all speaking from the grave and they're dead, and they're all connected to the little town Spoon River. The second part of the project was we have to go on legacy.com and research the 9/11 victims and their stories. My story is completely fictional, but pulls greatly from the story of from Andrew Green. Hello, I'm Andrew Green, and I'm at peace. Peace. Funny how I can say that now after everything I've been through. Let's not get into that yet, though. When I was 18, I was driving down the freeway, and a car jumped the median and clipped mine. The craziest part of the story wasn't the fact that the car jumped the median or clipped mine. It was the fact that the driver of the car became my wife. Her name was Shannon. Funny how life does things like that. After that day, we were never apart. We always traveled the world and had great times. We climbed K2. We went diving in the Great Barrier Reef with the sharks. We even been to both poles of the earth. We lived our life by one motto. Every man dies. It's a fact of life, but not every man truly lives. I was staying in Massachusetts for business, and I was going to fly out the next day to California for base jumping with Shay. Little did I know I was about to go on the craziest ride of my life. I got on Flight 93, the flight that was part of 9/11 that never reached its destination. We didn't know these were terrorist attacks. We couldn't have known. All we knew that there were 3 planes that already went down. And somewhere over Ohio, a man who wasn't our captain came over the intercom and said he had a bomb. A bomb! How could this happen to me? It was crazy. Everyone was scared, terrified, and it was completely acceptable. First thing I did was I called my wife. She didn't pick up, and I called my parents. They didn't pick up. It was terribly sad. At that moment, I realized I didn't want to be a victim. So I started talking to the other passengers and trying to see if they wanted to fight the hijackers. Everyone was unsure and uneasy. No one wanted to do anything because they didn't know what to do. Soon enough, though, we got a vote together, and we voted to fight the hijackers. It was amazing. Everyone banded together and we started fighting. We became the first fighters in the war what became to know the war on terror. We did everything we could to knock the cockpit door down, but it wasn't budging. And the hijackers started a nosedive to try to stop us. When it evened out, we used the stewardess's trolley as a battering ram. Once we got in, I totally blacked out. I went into fight mode. I don't really remember much. I wasn't the first through the door, but I do remember finally getting to the controls. And I'm no pilot. I didn't know what I could do, so I did the only thing I could do. I pushed the plane into a nosedive. I've been in free falls before with Shay, but this was nothing like that. We were accelerating towards the ground, and I was expecting my life to flash before my eyes, but it never did. The only thing I ever saw flash before my eyes was Shay and all the amazing adventures we've been on. In a weird way, I guess my life did flash before my eyes, because before I met her, I was never truly alive. My name is Andrew Green, and after everything I've been through, I'm at peace.